everyone, I am Zelo. I will be your commentator for this Cadence race between ekimekim and Hummingbee. Got a gold division race today. This is the last week for CoNDOR Season 14, the 13th season of CoNDOR. And actually, it's technically Saturday now, so this is actually going to be the last day of our main 4 weeks of racing. So quick before we get started here, go over some quick stats. We've got ekim on with a 13-11 record in Cadence with a best of 9:14 and an average 13:03. Hummingbee with a 14:22 record with a best 7:17 and an average 9:20. It's quite fast. Also, thank you very much for the raid focusing face. Hope the last race you cast was fun. So it looks like the players are just about set up already. Just waiting on that seed to come in. I'll go ahead and flip us over. So ekim on the left, Hummingbee on the right. And it is 3 a.m. where I am right now, so I'm going to try not to be too loud because my wife is sleeping. Just a 1-2 to tie up. It's like, you gotta do it, ekim. You gotta. Hey, what's up, B? Good luck to both of y'all. Don't do anything that'll make me scream like I saw in the last couple races I casted. It's like I can't afford to scream at 3 a.m. At least not with this. That's what Doom is for. Okay, if I get something scream-worthy, I'm probably just gonna have to mute my mic. and yell into, like, I don't know, a plushie or something. That is a very interesting seed, to say the least. We've got half of a nice seed. Can we get the other half? All we had to do was just change the first 2 digits. Alright, so getting started right here. Ekim on the left, Hummingbee on the right. Good luck to both racers. Let's have some fun. And ekim getting his 4 in the countdown as we proceed. Just an Australian thing, I swear. Alright, and we're off. Not much going on 1-1 so far. Looked like B tried to check another room just to see if there was anything in it, but nothing found, so we're just going to proceed straight to the mini boss room, which has a dire bat. I don't know, like, dire bats just always annoy me just because the movement of all bats is random unless you have Lucky Charm. You can control them to an extent. Anyways, we found a pack of 3 bombs, which is good early on. We even have this barrel and red dragon. Heck, I'm not going to be able to get a leprechaun pile off of this due to having to drop the bead. Oh, Hummingbee already getting fireballed and then comboed by the slime. Oh, unfortunate early death, but thankfully at least it was early on. Ekim picking up the compass from the barrel, so I'm probably going to do the same since it was right next to the bomb trap anyways. I'm going to peek into this blood shop. It's alright to start with. Look how we can take a bomb spell and glass rapier out of it with the blood drum. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So ekim using the bomb setup to kill. No problem right there. B takes a safe this time, drops a beat to make sure we don't get spooked by the ghost. So ekim found a trapdoor early on for 1-3 and already going into Fortissimo. Gets a nice clean rapier kill right there. Could check black or purple. Gonna go purple, get a ring of shielding, which is actually okay with having a glass rapier as your weapon. So that at least provides 1 hit of safety. That way we're not stuck with a 1 damage glass dagger. So Hummingbee getting the items out of the blood shop now. I gotta be able to catch back up a bit. Ekim finding a potion room right here. Won't do too much for now just because of the glass, but we can do some blood digging if we need to. This is kind of an ugly exit room on 2-2, though. Oh, Ekim not catching the Mimic there and busting the Ring of Shielding. So, thankfully the Glass Ripper is protected. Oh, we found some Earth Tomes, a pack, and Torch of Walls. So this will provide our mapping. And Earth Tomes are nice to carry around. Maybe it looks like they went black and got a Jewel Dagger out of it, which is definitely stable, but not the best weapon to be on, despite its high damage, just because Dagger doesn't offer a whole lot of crowd control. So Ekim definitely still has the better weapon, but looking a little scared here trying to preserve this Glass Rapier. I'm going to go ahead and pick up that same shop and get a whole bunch of stuff out of it. I don't know. It looks like Ekim's going to go ahead and swap off to the Blood Cat, but I'm not sure you really do that. Blood Cat without a damage up is just low damage, and that might actually prove to be more disastrous than just keeping the Glass Rapier in the first place. We'll see how that plays out as we head into Conga 2. We do have Earth, but we're probably just going to want to preserve our Flawless here. See if, oh no, Ekim's actually just going to go ahead and use the Earth. Shut me up with an Ozuma. So, just going to force B to check the chests if B wants to spend the time doing it. The regen is nice for Ekim, though, just to be able to heal up those hearts. And we do have the Blood Drum, so we can use this cat to a little bit more effective degree on stronger enemies if we really need to. So B getting the Flawless on Conga as well. Look like we're going to grab the gold and check probably a purple chest here. And it is Ring of War. And that kind of punishes Ekim. Ekim would have really liked that damage up. Even though War Cat isn't the best thing, it's still quite useful. So we've got a 6 damage dagger for B, going to be able to kill off almost any mini-boss in the game instantly. And Ekim still has just the 1 damage cat, which, a great weapon type, but not good damage right now. Ekim really needs to start using this Blood Drum more against mini-bosses and such. Because B is already caught up, B is already on 3-3. And we're just going to be able to smack stuff. Oh, B getting into a tough swarm. Oh, and getting completely surrounded. Oh, that was an awful swarm. 2 Riders, Minotaur, and other stuff on top of that. I think we needed 1 more Earth. I think we had at least 1 more Earth Tome there. So, really unfortunate. So, B just going to have to make their way back again. Ekim trying to set up this Blood Drum kill on Death Metal, it looks like. Having a little trouble with this Beetle. But playing it safe. No need to take it fast. Alright, Ekim finally setting up the Blood Drum kill. And going to be able to take whatever they want here. And then it's Fireball Tomes. It looks like we're just going to leave those behind. So low damage on Zone 4 can be a problem if we get into a big swarm. So hopefully that's not going to happen to Ekim. Be making their way back through Zone 1 again. We do have a cracked wall on the left for Ekim here. Probably could find something useful like the Conjurer. It is an arena. And it has ring regen, which is really good. Like, despite not having any armor to pair it with, this is really good with the Blood Drum still, in addition to the Blood Cat healing. Oh, B missing the Leprechaun right there. Looking like they just got a little spooked. Gotta go ahead and reset. Just gonna try and get that again. Because I think B at this point knows it's gonna be hard to do like a significant catch-up. And probably just wants to have equipment just in case Ekim makes mistakes and goes down, and would rather have that extra safety. Ekim skipping out on this 4-1 shot. It's not great. There is a spear with a holster, but I think he'd rather have the pack and be able to keep both Blood Drum and Earth Tomes. Oh, this is kind of a bad situation here with this Warlock and Monkey combo. Handling it okay. It makes the exit room nice and clear. But this is where Blood Drum would really help Ekim out. Just being able to knock out Golems or mini-bosses in one shot, not have to spend more time worrying about enemies around them. As long as we survive, that should be okay, though. Putting the bomb spell to use, though, being able to just bomb out these extra crates and barrels. Found some cheese. Looks like we're going to skip it. We're just going to hold on to those Earth Tomes some more. Probably want those in case Dead Ringer goes a little south. Be finding Magic Apple in the 1-3 shop. Gonna go ahead and grab that. Have a little bit more health and safety. Yeah, this is why Blood Drum would have been useful here. Just those golems and the dragon just all swarming down, and just Blood Drum would knock at least one of them out. You can get rid of the dragon and just scoot past the rest. Like, I know the Blood Drum, like, our primary use for it ends up being like the Necrodancer fight, but there's definitely more places to use it when you have regen on your deck. I'm going to be handling that Swarm really nicely at the end of 2-1 right there. That looked a little scary with the Nightmare concealing the skeleton. We've got a Glass Harp right there. That might be worth swapping off to, honestly. Just so you have base damage to work with, because a 1 damage cat is not good. Okay, I'm just going to skip. Well, we've got the Boots of Pain. I'd say you take those so you have some damage in case you need to move. You've got the potion on deck and you've got regen. So no problem for Ekim. Getting into this 4-3 exit right here. Good use of the bombs to clear out one of the Blade Masters. Definitely a smart move, especially when you have Bomb Spell on deck. And great use of Pain right there. Just knock those skeletons away. Getting a little spooked in that exit, but makes it down to Core Rift just fine. And we have 2 Earth Tones, so we'll probably use one here to get a quick kill. I'm going to be moving back into Conga 2. I'm going to be also taking the Blood Cat, which I guess is a little more acceptable when you know you're already behind. You want to play it a little safe. Oh, finding the Ring of Becoming in the purple chest for Ekim. Unfortunately, not useful in any way without Transmute. Oh, we've got a Titanium Cat now. And a Fireball spell. Yeah, we can just go ahead and grab that. We're still going to keep the Blood Cat. I guess that's fair considering it is Zone 5. Zone 5 does have the wire. And with the wire, you don't really need damage as badly. As long as you remember we have the Blood Drum. Gotta be careful around these Earth Dragons. The Earth Dragons will stomp them to death, despite having full health. Haven't we managed to take that War Ring out of 2-4 this time? I guess again. And a 2 damage War Cat looking pretty solid for them. I'm looking for a few more items here just to try and make Dead Ringer a little bit safer. Good use of the Fireball to poke out the Mage. I think you use one more Fireball here to clear out the Metronome so it's not in the way. Or we can paint it out. So this is Ekim's last good chance to check for armor. We haven't really seen armor this seed. And his shop is still alive, so definitely a possibility here. Haven't we found a Strength Charm somewhere as well? So we've got a 3 damage Blood Cat for them, which is quite nice. And a little bit of Helm for safety. Ekim taking a hit from a skeleton right there. Down to 1 heart. Gotta be able to patch it up though. Gotta check this shop real quick. And it does have Shin Guards. Looking like we're just going to keep the Boots of Pain, though, just in case we get a bad spawn during Dead Ringer here. So we could go for a fast kill. We could go for lures. Looks like we're going to go for Earth Kill. And Blood Drum to finish. Oh, B got backpacked. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, when you have pack on hand, you got to be really careful, you know, which item you're hitting there. Because otherwise, you reach for one item, and then you accidentally use the Blood Drum and kill yourself or something like that. And it's never fun when that happens. At least not if you're the bracer. Maybe if you're like just watching, you can have a little bit of fun with that. So Ekim's already into phase 2 of Necrodancer here. Just have to be careful not to dunk either character. We've got Fireball on deck, and we've got the Boots of Pain still. So we've still got some safety for Cadence. And Dad has a bunch of health anyways. So already 4 hits in, two to go. A little bit of confusion there. Just to spice things up, getting hit and quaffing the potion. A little bit of a scary last hit, but manages to line up the last hit, and Ekim takes race 1. Yeah, B's catch-up was really great, but just got really swarmed in 3-3. That surround was so nasty. Alright, we're gonna see what happens in the race 2 right here. Yeah, the 1-2 Spirit was also mean. Like, B wanted to really keep that multiplier to get the Leprechaun, but just got too spooked. Both players having backpack woes on their minds during the entire race as they're discussing the race room. It's like, backpack can be scary, especially with Blood Drum. Knowing that you have an item that consumes health in it can be a little frightening if you're not remembering. Oh, Ekim just barely missing the 6 in the countdown. Alright, and off we go for race number 2. Alright, both players starting by going down. We've got a cracked wall on the left immediately. It could be the Blood Shop, could be one of the other ones. But Blood Shop can only appear in 1-1 or 1-2, so it's usually worth checking. And it is the Blood Shop, and it's got a super secret shot behind it, but we're not going to be able to get it. Looks like B's just going to take the torch and leave. And Ekim's going to also do that, plus take the spear. The gold spear could be useful. You can use some gold kills to open some stuff up. Or just make for some faster kills. So there's definitely reasons to or not to take it, and both of them are valid. But the torch is definitely something you want. Early mapping is very nice. Ekim managing to farm up the Leprechaun on 1-1. Gonna get a little bit of gold in the Lucky Charm now. And there actually is finding some extra bombs as well that B skipped out on. And there was an early shop on 1-2 up at the top left, so Ekim could check that out. B just going straight for the exit in 1-2, finding a bomb to replace the one we used for the Blood Shop. Just gonna go straight down to 1-3 there. See, Ekim not checking that shop there. B just going straight down to 1-4. Bit of a scary arena with this red dragon and this bat just barely not touching. But manages to get that just fine. Ekim gonna go ahead and do the same and just drop straight down into Fortress Mole's trap arena. Ekim using one of the bombs to clear out the enemies in the arena. I really like that play. Definitely safens it. Alright, having B with the nice, easy, flawless Fortress Mole there. Gonna be able to check for black here. Definitely want a better weapon. It's Obsidian Harp, that's not bad. That's definitely a very acceptable weapon to take. Ekim's probably going to follow suit and do that because we don't want to stay on Gold Spear going into Zone 2. Tier 3 wall on the right but left, but probably just going to skip out on it. Oh, B getting snagged by the Armadillo thanks to the bounce trap. Ekim finding a Shrine of Chance. Unfortunately, not getting a whole lot out of it. We've just got a worse weapon. The only thing we're really taking is just those throwing stars. I'm pretty sure like the shrine just takes from whatever the item pool is for whatever the current floor is. So a shrine on this is not going to be that great. Oh, B down on 2-2 finding both an urn and a potion. We don't have enough bombs to open that urn up though. Ekim has the throwing stars. Ekim can easily open this up. And finding heavy plate ham and a fireball. Oh, that's huge. Oh, B finding transmog. Getting a big dig immediately out of it on 2-3. Oh, but not having that urn really hurts. Ekim, nice fireball kill to get rid of the Dire Bat. Gonna knock it away. Check out this shop real quick. Got a ring charisma. If Ekim was watching that transmog, we could transmog that ring into something else once we get the shovel, and that would help a lot. Looks like B unfortunately missed the flawless on that boss, so just gonna have to push here. But Ekim's gonna be able to catch up quite quick if we just get the shovel first, and then if we get a good ring here. We've got mana. Mana Fireball's not bad, and transmogging for Torch of Wall. So Ekim has huge mapping advantage and just an incredibly solid build. Over on B side on 3-2, we do have a Darkness Shrine. Probably want to take that, reduce all the aggro, since we don't have a ring to transmog anyways. It's a little scary with this Swarm. We do thankfully have the Shovel of Strength, so we'll always have to do a minimum of 2 damage with this Harp. Oh, B stepping into that attack right there from the Banshee. Thankfully had the potion on deck, but we're out of the extra hearts there, and we have no armor, so a hard hit could kill B. Eklund gonna make the swap to a gold rapier with the big dig. I think that's a fair choice. You always have a 2-3 damage rapier, and you can knock stuff back. And we have the fireball as well, so I think that's a fair take. Hummingbee did get bailed in that shop though, finding some both plate armor and a ring of protection, so looking a little more safe. And finding some ears as well. Eklund gonna take those ears as well, so now we've got a 4-5 damage rapier. So Ekam in really good shape, but B does maintain this lead for about half the floor. Ekam breaking his ears. Thankfully still has the damage from the Shovel of Strength. But letting the Minotaur get away. Oh, could have fireballed it out. B choosing to just knock out the conga lines here. Manages to get the Flawless. Probably want to check purple here for a spell, but no, actually just going to push. Probably deciding that Conga is too slow with Ekam right on their heels, and just going to push and make Ekam check if they really want it. So Zone 4 is going to be a much easier brawl for B as far as equipment goes, because we do have Darkness active. That means less enemies are going to get aggroed here. We check for feet. We get a Strength Boots, which aren't bad. We find Glass Slippers. We're looking for something. Looking like we're just going to take the Glass Slippers, and we want the Goo Protection, which is a fair take. Oh, but losing them immediately. I think if you're in B's position, I think you go back and get something. I think you get the Boots of Pain. Well, maybe not. After all, Ekam's already caught up, and B's situation with the health is not as good. Ekam still has the potion on deck, so he can push a bit. So it is neck and neck as we go. Monkey's Paw is going to help stop anything from happening with the monkeys, but Ekam finding a heal spell. Oh, wow. So that's just going to provide even more safety considering its mana heal. Getting a little swarmed by these harpies. Uses the fireball to clear a few of them out. That's good. But B's kind of getting away right here. Okay, B gets a little bit bailed here with the Crown of Thorns. Going to be able to regen some of this health away. And finding some Fireball Tomes. Not taking them at first. Probably thought it was going to be something else. But Fireball Tome is very useful for B. Especially since we don't have an item to pick up anyways. But Ekam is right on their heels. Pushing straight into the exit room. And we are just a few beats apart going into Coral Rift. Ekam is short a bomb compared to B though. I'm not sure what they want to try to do. Going to go ahead and use one of the bombs here. B using some fireballs there. Not sure what happened there. Looking a little spooked. Oh, B's gonna have to take a hit here, down to half a heart. And Ekam is just riding away with so much health going into Zone 5 and with a much better weapon. Rapier in Zone 5 is very strong as you can just knock enemies down the wire. Oh, and B just jumps right into the zombie right as they enter 5-1 and go down. And we've got another dry baby. First it was on 4-4, now it was on 5-1. Alright, I'm taking the monocle right here. I will laugh a lot if there is somehow like transmute tomes or something in here, but it doesn't look like there is. There's just a bomb spell over the right. And Mana Bomb is everyone's favorite, right? So Ekam looking to just clear out this seed right here and finish out. Doesn't really need anything else. Like we found some extra bombs, so we can do a very fast Necrodancer. And we've got plenty of safety with the heavy plate and the mana heal and potion. So as long as we don't get hit by yellow spirits, we should be okay. B starting, but just kind of sitting there on 1-1. Probably just feeling a little spooked. So into Dead Ringer. Got a left side spawn this time. Looking like we're going for lures. Definitely the safe play to do right here. And no pesky riders or anything bad to get in the way, so should be just fine setting these up. Yep, perfect lures. that just leaves Necrodancer right here. We've got our bombs. We can start phase 2. We've got mana heal. We've got mana fireball. So other enemies should not pose a threat. So it just really comes down to not dunking Dad by accident. And of course, a Rider, very first enemy. Always a good thing to see. No, Dragon, you don't fire me. I fire you. So Ekam already 2 hits in. 1 explosion for Necrodancer, but doesn't really matter as long as we stay away from it. Dad not cooperating the best, but at least staying out of the way enough for this. So missing that hit right there doesn't matter too much. Gonna get this 5th hit, and then set up this last one. Just gonna chase him down. And that's gonna be it for race 2. Ekam's gonna take race 2. A good push by B, but just the health situation just not working out for them. Just not having the stars to open the urn was actually a huge deciding factor. And Ring of Charisma rolling for mana, yeah, that was quite big. Alright, we're down to race 3 right here. It's up 2-0 for Ekam. Humming B needs to really focus for this one if they want to get this last point. Oh, Ekam getting the 9 in the countdown. Perfect. But both racers are ready up. We'll start in just a second here. And we're off. We've got an immediate wall, but unfortunately nothing in there. Beach is going to go ahead and grab some extra gold while they're at it. Finding leather armor and 1-1 black. Definitely one of the better items you can get. Just having some immediate defense is nice. Pesky Spirit for B, but manages to scoot it out nicely. But Ekam being the first one down to 1-2. Oh, we've got a glass shrine. I think you take that. I think that's worth swapping off to glass armor and dagger. The extra damage is really good, and the shovel as well, because we can get into secret shops that way. I'm going to go ahead and do that. B's going to follow suit. We've also found an Earth spell out of the purple chest. Earth being one of the most powerful spells in the game, released in the DLC. Like, you can use it for defense, you can use it for offense. There are just so many uses for Earth, and it's just such a great spell. Both of them knocking out that Dire Bat just fine. And getting into 1-3 at about the same time. So we're neck and neck again. We got an immediate trapdoor. Looks like both of them are just going to jump down. So into Conga 1. Oh, Ekam utilizing that Earth spell immediately and just killing the dragon. Great use of it. Don't even have to worry about it. So we've got the glass shovel from the glass shrine, so we can just dig Conga out. Ekam electing to throw that glass dagger, going to check black for a weapon. B going to do the same, so hopefully neither of them will have to do a walk of shame, and it's a titanium rapier, one of the best weapons you can get. So very nice for both players here. So as we go neck and neck here, we're just going to try and see who can maintain the lead or find something that can help them push. Oh, there's something that definitely helps push. Ekam finding a Torch of Strength in the red chest right there. So now we've got a 3-5 rapier on a very pushable build. B getting a leprechaun spawn. We're going to be able to check this chest as well and grab the torch before heading down. So B, the builds are fairly identical, but B has bat protection. Yeah, Ekam, right as I say that, I curse Ekam because Ekam ends up getting hit by bat and unfortunately tunneled themselves with the Minotaur right there. Ended up having to tank it in the face, so we just lost our glass. So Ekam in a very scary situation, down to half a heart and no good shovel. And no armor either. So very scary. He's just going to be able to make their way through this very awkward room before the exit. Dealing with the spirits very nicely. B did find telepathy, so that's going to help significantly with mapping, but it does come at the cost of spirits coming into play. I'm going to check this lock shop. We're just going to grab the cursed heart. Could also take the cursed potion, but looks like we're going to skip out on that. I think if you're Ekam, you take both and you drink that potion now. So Down into Death Metal. Hummingbee making short work of Death Metal with the Earth Spell. Ekim could probably do the same right here. B check and Purple getting reward with Shield Spell. Oh, this is such a pushable build. And Ekim really needs that Shield Spell too, due to the low amount of hearts. Yeah, Shield Spell really coming in handy there as B getting frozen and surrounded. Thankfully he had that shield ready. But Ekim managed to jump straight to the exit, caught all back up, so we were neck and neck again. Now, Hummingbee does have the mapping advantage here thanks to the telepathy, so it's going to be very difficult for Ekim to stay caught up and not get lost. Grabbing an extra heart container, we're going to go ahead and pop out that potion, so now Ekim at least has 5 cursed hearts. So that might be enough to last for the rest of the race. Popping that Gigantism too to pound through the walls and get some extra damage, that's a smart play. Looks like B ended up finding a cat here. Not sure which one B's going to take. I think you take the Rapier, but either one's an option. Looks like we're going to take the cat. Ekim having a nice Earth kill right here on Fortissimo. And gets Pulse out of here. Oh, that's a tough call, what to take. Looking like Ekim's going to elect to take Shield and Pulse here. And finding the Conjurer immediately on 4-1. Conjuring some armor. B's skipping out on that. Oh, B skipping out on that could decide this race not getting that armor to help out. Because now hits are going to be huge on B's side. Maybe B's just going to rely on the shield spell. Ekim getting Telemonkey, but actually teleported them just a little bit farther there. So it worked out nicely. B finding some chicken, needs it immediately because they just broke their glass. Just an unfortunate bomber. So B does have a 4 damage cat, which is quite powerful, but no armor makes this really scary. Finding some more cheese. They are about in the same room right now. But really, B needs to push the shield spell and Earth too. Taking a hit from a Rider, they're really hurting, and not having that armor. But Ekim's got a swarm of Blade Masters everywhere. Probably was worth pulsing out at least one of them. So B maintaining a very small lead, but with a much not so safe build. The cat putting in some good work though, but can't get around this bomber. Oh, and Ekim goes down to Blood Magicking. Oh. All I saw was the storm. Must have taken some hits when I wasn't looking, and all I saw was the blood magic from shield. And just goes down. So. Oh, but B going down to Goo Wall Pig. Goo Wall Pig claims another victim. We've got a full reset. Oh. And we were just pretty much back at the start, so it's going to be a mad dash to finish. Who remembers the seed best, and who can pick up all their stuff that they need. And if they were screen watching the opponent for items that they didn't get, then they can grab them. But this is really a huge test in seed retention now, because you don't want to go out of your way for stuff that you didn't need the first time. So Ekim skipped out on the glass shop this time. B went ahead and took it. But Ekim did find that Earth spell. And if B manages to get back to 4-1, they probably want to go ahead and take that Conjurer this time and conjure up some armor. Because armor would have saved B. They would have had just enough health to survive the Fire Pig. So Ekim the first back down to Conga here, using that Earth to great use on that Dragon again. I like that. B losing the glass armor, unfortunately, jumping straight down into Conga as well. This is definitely a flawless you do not want to lose out on, as this had the Titanium Rapier in it, and that is extremely strong. You will fall behind without it, so both players doing their very best to make sure they don't drop the flawless here. Ekim being very safe to make sure we don't have Conga line shenanigans. B having a much more efficient Conga though, with the glass dagger just being able to throw it right after taking Conga out. So B going to be the first down to back to 2-1. So we're going to grab the torch right now. Just being very careful not to get poked by this dragon. Definitely want the barrel. What was the barrel item again? The barrel item was something good. I don't remember what it was though, but it looks like we're skipping. What was the barrel item again? I can't remember now. I remember it being useful. But both of them are just electing to skip and push. Ekim getting a little scared by the swarm here. B just taking a trapdoor straight down to 2-3. Good use of the glass shovel to clear out stuff on the way to the 2-3 exit again. Deals with that layout, but the Nightmare! Nightmare taking B by surprise. B just going straight down to Death Metal, gonna skip out on the lock shop this time, not gonna get that cursed heart. Both of them down to 1.5 hearts. Ekim's gonna elect to go ahead and get that cursed heart this time. And probably the potion just in case. Hummingbee finishes Death Metal out and gets that shield spell again. So clearing out a few things to swarm out. Etham starting Death Metal. And gonna be able to get that shield spell as well. Be doing a very good job to avoid these coals. Coals are very annoying in Zone 3 when you're dancing around blue dragons because you don't have a lot of room to work with in terms of up-down movement at that point. So you have to just kind of do a lot of backing off. So unfortunately, not having the glass shovel, Ekim's having to do a little bit more digging. Alright, B finding the ring of gold right there. And taking an extra heart container. Looking like we're going to take that titanium cat again. Probably Ekim's just going to stick with the rapier. Gonna go ahead and pop that gigantism. B gonna go ahead and check the shop. And unfortunately, it's not the food shop. It's never the food shop. And slipping on ice and right into a spirit. Oh. Oh. Ice. Just floor hazards in Zone 3 being some of the most difficult things to deal with. And unfortunately, the cat will not proc if you're not actively moving. Sliding on ice will not proc the cat attack. So, Hummingbee going down back to 1-1 again. Ekim finishing out Fortissimo. Trying to remember what's in purple right here. Remembering purple was Pulse, and goes for red and finds a ham. So definitely rewarded for taking a different choice and remembering. So that's where the seed retention definitely comes into play, even when your opponent's already gone. So Ekim trying to decide what to do. Probably want to looking for a ring first, getting might. Gonna go ahead and get the chainmail again for armor. So we've got a 4-6 rapier. The extra damage not really doing a whole lot. I mean, you can lunge at dragons and kill them instantly, so I guess that it's worth having. But I probably would have checked for boots myself, because some goo boots would prevent the unfortunate wall pig situation we had earlier. Hey, Galaria. Oh sure, let's just tack on more damage. Now we have a 5-7 rapier. Ekim's just gonna pick up so many power-ups that we're just gonna be able to dino damage Dead Ringer at this point. So B making their way back, grabbing the rapier once more. Ekim taking this very slow through Zone 4 just to make sure we don't accidentally get gooed. It's like, thankfully we do have armor, but remember that armor only takes effect after the goo multiplier is applied. So some damage gets blocked, but not as much as you'd probably want. Ekim being very careful to check out which gargoyles are actually items. Takes the cheese. I'm going to take a little bit of a different route. Finding the strength shovel in the barrel right there. I think that's what it was earlier. It was the strength shovel that was in the 2-1 barrel that we skipped. So that makes me wonder how a lot of this happens. Ooh, taking a nasty fireball there. Thankfully I had the chainmail on deck and using the shield to burst some of this out. So being able to just kill it in one lunge is really nice. So clearing out a few of these enemies as we get down into the exit there. Hummingbee getting a nice earth kill on Death Metal. Probably going to take the shield skull again. And they do. Looking like Hummingbee's just going to wait, just in case Ekim goes down. Probably feels they can't put enough pressure on Ekim at this point to have it matter. So probably just going to wait it out, just in case. An Obsidian Rapier, as if you needed more damage. Ekim making good use of that shield going into the boss room right there. Just be able to snipe everything out with the Rapier and just lunge straight in. We've got Coral Rift. We've got Earth for Coral Rift, so this is going to be a nice, fast fight. Not going to have to worry about anything. I probably have to check red just for some bombs. Finding a holster, not useful, unfortunately. So we are down on bombs. We do find a Shriner. Nothing we really want to take. But with Titanium Rapier and a bunch of damage ups, this is going to be a fairly easy Zone 5. Unless we get Fire Dragons like that. Oh, nasty Fire Dragon from all the way across the screen. Thankfully, do have an apple, but I might be jinxing it right here, saying things are going to be easy. And the game really, really wants to prove me wrong. Got another shop to check right here. Probably just still looking for healing or bombs, and we've got a heal spell and we've got a heavy plate. Not enough to afford the heavy plate. We could earth kill for it, or we could use the bombs. Yeah, I'm just gonna use some of the health to go ahead and Blood Magic Freddy out. So Earth Crush, we get the heavy plate for some nice protection and a heal spell. I think you keep the shield. I don't think you really need Earth at this point. Earth is nice for Dead Ringer, but when your opponent's already gone, I think keeping the shield is probably wise, but electing not to keep the heal spell there. Just gonna keep the shield and the Earth, I guess. Just as long as we don't have any more nasty Fire Dragons from the right or left. Ekim playing very smart right there, just waiting for Ghost Freddy to show up and just bop him from the safety of the starting room. You've got the time, you might as well. Trying to figure out which one's the exit room. It looks like it's on the right. Yep, there it is as the dragon comes by. Nice one shot right there. Oh, we've got a super secret shop in the back. Ekim actually going to go ahead and take the glass shovel. Use that for a fast phase 2 Necrodancer. Or at least we would if we had enough bombs to work with. So if Ekim wants to go that strat, he's going to need to do at least one butt puzzle. Probably more. Alright, looking like we're just going to Earth here. Ekim getting a nice Earth kill. And it's into Necrodancer. We've got 3 hearts, we've got heavy plate, we've got the shield on deck. Shouldn't be any problems, but we've definitely seen our share of strange things happen from Necrodancer fights. So I'm going to go ahead and do a couple butt puzzles here. And now we have everything we need set up. So I'm going to go ahead and just bomb for this loot right here, and then pop the glass shovel on Necrodancer, and phase 2 will start. Getting some use out of the extendo shield as well, I like that. Might as well have that safety, no reason not to. So 4 hits to go for Ekim. Oh, we got a dragon on the field, thankfully it was only a green dragon. Ekim having trouble setting up this lure right here. Probably is just getting his beats flipped. 4 hits down, 2 to go. 1 more to go. Necrodancer trapped in the corner there, and Ekim gets the last hit to take race 3 for the 3-0 sweep. I also never started the timer. So that was a 1631 RTA in the race room. Just pretend it was 0. Just pretend that Ekim had a race time of 0 and had the fastest race in CoNDOR Season 14. The 13th season of CoNDOR. GG's to both racers. That's going to do it for me. I will see if there's anybody else going on right now. Anybody else happening? Now the next scheduled race is in 5 hours from now, and I may or may not race, but probably feeling like not. I need to go back to doing stuff offline, so that's going to be it for me. So, thank you all for coming for the cast, and I will see you all next stream. Thanks for watching, everyone.